Oopsies. Here we go. Okay, are we good now? You guys will have to let me know if we're Gucci now. So, what's up? What's up? What's up? All right, you guys have to let me know if we're good now. I hope we're okay. Now we're live. All right. So again, my own fault. We see you now. My own fault. I did not know that I actually had to click go live when you're scheduling a stream out. I thought I could just turn on my my Streamlabs and go live. Apparently, I actually had to click go live on the YouTube studio. Again, my own problems that I will have to figure out. So appreciate it. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Appreciate you guys. Welcome, welcome. We are going to get started here. I know we got only about 10 minutes. So just give me a moment while we go ahead and just put, like I said, a couple pingaronis out, and then we'll get started, man. Really love seeing that love in the chat, fam. I appreciate. Should be exciting today. Yeah, I'll be honest, I can't wait. I think we're going to have a jolly good time this evening, and so I appreciate you guys rocking with us. Let me start here. Did I already post? I didn't. Okay, cool. Here we go. So I'm just knocking out my posts real quick. On top of you today, Gail. No, exactly, 100%, 100%. My first world problems for me. I was literally talking. I went live at 6:45, but apparently no one heard me because again, I didn't realize that we needed to. I did not realize that I needed to actually click the live button on my YouTube studio. So, but again, I will thankfully, hopefully, not make that mistake again. Violator, what's up? What's up? Super excited, man. Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, we'll be taking a look at both. I'm hoping we should have enough time after I just go through a couple of these. Yo, Lexi, that's the girl right there. What's up, baby? How you doing? That's Lexi Boo Boo right there. Oh man, so many familiar faces. I'm gonna get caught up on chat too as well, fam. So you guys, I got you. You got Mia behind. You gonna say hi, sweetie? Want to say hi? You just look at the camera and you say hi.
Oh wait, were you saying Lexi?
Yeah, no, that's just someone in the chat, sweetie.
Oh.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Know.
That's all right.
Wait, I see you.
I know you do. Well, I'm over here on the top right.
I'm a camera.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when I lay on you, I see the camera.
I know. Looking good, man. Wow, we're already breaking records. Almost double our concurrent viewers. Really awesome to see, fam. Really awesome to see.
Wait, I think that was your video.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, take that out. Take that out, though, sweetie. Thank you. All right.
Are you ready? I'm going to say hello in 3, 2, 1. Okay, hold on. Like that, can you?
Here you go.
Hello.
There you go. Thank you, sweetie. Appreciate that. Good luck.
You were so funny when I took a picture of you.
I know. Hopefully we should. Yeah. My daughter was helping me out with a press shoot. So my thumbnail guy was asking for some updated images. So if you end up seeing some pictures of me in a brown shirt, my daughter was helping me with some updated images of myself making some very interesting faces. I'll just say that.
Yeah, you're
so
funny
that
with
yeah, I was funny with the faces. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, many laughs.
Just give me a sec. We're almost done, fam, and then we will go ahead and start taking a look around. Let's see here.
Daddy, guess what?
Hang on, sweetie.
I love you in my heart.
I appreciate that.
I wonder if you love your parents too.
Oops, not that one.
My dad. For you and
Oh, I don't think there is one here. Oops, didn't have that one there. About 5 minutes left here. And we should be pretty good. I'm just finishing up right now. Oh wait, hang on, I already did that one. We'll do here. We'll do Eternal. Let's do Luna. Oops, hang on, I think. Oh, never mind. It already posted. Sweet. And then we're good. Awesome. Okay. So we are good to go right now. I appreciate everyone's patience. Thank you so much. I finally was able to get all of my pings out for going live. We got GG that we're going to be taking. Again, there's a lot that we're going to be looking at today. I'm really excited. And so let's see real quick how it's lining up for EIS and TRIB. I'm sure there's already a lot of people out in the field. Oh, look at this, man. Look at this. They are ready. We're going to set up some, we're going to do a couple quick things here. Frame rate's good. Render quality's at 1. That's the most important thing. Graphics were okay. Good. Okay, I think we should be okay. We got TRIB. I wonder where their group is, though. So there's not a lot of people there. Oh, wait, hang on. Who was that? I'm tripping. So here's EIS. And then there's some TRIB over here. And everyone looks like they're piling in. Damn. It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot. It's going to be exciting. We got 4 minutes right now. So before we get that, let's go take a look at S25 because we already know where the action is here. I just want to look at how the TA, EXG, GG groups are looking, and then we'll figure it out on kind of who we're going to watch first. Wow. We are almost. We have now almost. We're almost over 100 concurrent viewers. This is dope. Again, really appreciate the love tonight, fam. We're already breaking records. And you guys are already solid in my heart. So that's really all you need to know, right? So let's take a look real quick at how the TATM is going. Ooh, let me get my handy-dandy pencil ready. You guys know me and my overlay tools. So let's see. I like my tools a lot. Let's see. Interesting. Doesn't seem like there's too many here right now for TM. Am I like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs on this one? Shouldn't there be potentially some more
You are so funny, Daddy.
people here? Can I move? How do I move this? Let's move this here. Wow, 104, man. You guys are killing it. All right, so let's see. TM is here, but I'm somewhat expecting more. How are we looking for GG? Are they coming out full force? Yo, they are layering right now. Well, this is what's interesting to me about the whole layering thing, is that it almost disguises, to a degree, how many troops are out in the field if it's if the other side maybe isn't paying attention or if they're not noticing while things are happening in real time. This is actually pretty cool to see. So we got GG. Let me see. So 83. We're going to look on the south side, too. This is just the west side. We got 2 minutes left. Part of me feels like maybe we should go and watch the other fight. But again, let's see. I just want to make sure my eyes aren't deceiving me here. So TM's here. Some players are coming in. Let's just take a look at the south side real quick,
Daddy.
because I'm curious. So home is here. They have their thing. So TM's down here. They have this built. EXG is there, and then there's Extra. Wow, they're really going hard here. Okay, and then this should be EXG, right? No, sorry, this is GG13. So we got GG13 is set up, but is this them? Is this EXG? So again, this is interesting because GG really feels as though they are already a little bit more present. So this is hard. Part of me wants to go watch the TRIB match just because there's more people out in the field, and it just doesn't seem like TM has enough people out right now. Again, just from what it looks like, I really want to watch. Let's go watch the TRIB EIS because again, part of me is just I feel like I'm getting better vibes from that matchup. So that's what we're going to do. Just because there's a lot more people that are out there. Wow, we got 130 viewers right now. We've already doubled our third stream right now, breaking records. I think we peaked at about 59 or 60 on the third stream yesterday. So, man, you guys are making me feel so good. Thank you. But seriously, we're gonna go in today, and it's gonna be dope sauce. So, I'm pretty excited. Again, I'm definitely gonna get caught up. Definitely going to get caught up in a Minoto. All right. So UTC just hit. They should be popping it off here. Oh, and here we go. All right, hopefully we don't lag out. That's the most important thing, right? And, oh yes, I was able to zoom out a little bit, so we're at actual max distance right now for what we can have. Clearly, oh nice, we are seeing some negative red dots. This is sweet, such massiveness that's happening right now on EIS versus TRIB going at. Again, we'll make some call outs here. There's some VvV. I see a few trickles right there. I mean, they are just overloading the screen right now. If you're not here watching, I don't know what you're doing. This is bananas. They are just hurting. Again, part of me wants to zoom out so we can look at what some of the unit types are, if there's really more of a bit of a focus on utilizing some of that front line tanks. Are we seeing some cavs flanking? Are we mainly seeing archers and mages? But again, there's just so much that's happening right now. We're just going to look. We'll do some call outs. We're going to let this play out a little bit because, again, it depending on how much we do, I'm afraid that it will lag out or stop. So we're just going to watch, enjoy seeing the negative reds and the negative purple numbers, make some call outs here for some artifacts, and just honestly watch some awesome PvP. And I'm sure eventually we'll end up getting the PC client to where it's a little bit better overall for us because, again, I know I've mentioned this before, and some people have mentioned this to me as well, which is just the mobile, the tablet, being able to have a little clearer picture. But from what people have told me is that it's not a me thing, because I thought it was a me thing on the PC client, but apparently it's not. And other people experience some of this lag as well, even with reduced render quality and reduced frames. That was actually the big thing for me, where I figured out just from some of the testing where, because I had my frames at 60, but when I moved it down to 30 at the 1.0 render quality, I noticed that I wasn't lagging out as much, or my client wasn't crashing. So, and I'm sure if I just lowered some of the other effects too as well, I'm sure that would probably help. But man, this is bananas. Look, I don't even know if I can move. Okay, I can move a little bit. I can move a little bit. I mean, there's just so much. Those royal punishments, those ground pounds coming down, that burst strike, that terrifying inferno, strike of the light, some more ground pounds. Ooh, big negative purple damage, multiple shadow games, that thunder shock, that time bomb being thrown down. Oh gosh, listen, man, you gotta love the animations. There's no better PvP in the Kingdom Builder space than CoD PvP. There's just not. Especially when we can see a little bit more of what's going on too as well. That obviously always helps. Let's see here. I don't know if there's some flank. It looks like we might be able to start moving a little bit more. So it looks like the quality is improving a bit here. Wow, I mean, just look at the ranges for turrets too as well, on how much impact that's taking on the range. You can see that damage that's being done here on the radius for that unit. Level 3 ice on that. So many dead right now. VvV here on the northeast side, TRIB on the northwest side. Is it just me? It does feel like EIS is pushing decently right now. Remember, the battle started and the players, it looked like, were around this area. TRIB now kind of, again, getting pushed a little bit here from EIS. If they can kind of round this out here on this corner and kill a few of these, they can close off the flank shots that are being taken. I'm curious if we're also seeing, see, we are already, so they are actually coming from the west. They already got enough people down too as well. So looks like EIS is going to be, and I'm curious what's happening on the south side too as well. Obviously, let's look and see. I'm really curious right now. So there's EIS. Do they have a force down here on the south? I think we can zoom out a bit more. I'm just curious. Is there fighting that's going on here? This is somewhat shocking that the 1.7 billion alliance isn't applying any pressure. So like this is VvV2, right? So if we click on them, you can see they're at what now, almost 2 billion. I'm a little shocked unless they've flanked around somewhere. I'm again, this to me seems like an opportunity to split the forces a lot more. I wonder, are they getting pressured over here too? See, that's the thing, man. I am somewhat shocked that we're not seeing multiple pressure at all the flag touch points. So that way you can try and spread the group as much as possible. Just so that way you can maybe have a little bit easier of a time on the PvP. At least, again, when it comes to the TRIB and the VvV side, that's something that I just would have assumed was being done by default, right? Even if you're just using, keep in mind, you don't necessarily need to have T5s that are over there. You could burn a flag with T2s, T1s, T3s, right? The idea is that you're just trying to apply pressure on multiple fronts. That's actually something I really would have loved to see them do. Maybe they will. It is early, keep in mind. So we'll have to see how things are playing out. But look, man, they are still pushing them back, though, right now. They are almost here on their city line at the front. And I'm curious how fast some of these turrets are dying. I just want to see them focus a turret. Oh, look, so they just killed one over there. Oh, interesting. Was that wasn't a rally, was it? Yeah, I was going to say that didn't look like... It looked like they might have just swarmed it a little bit. We're going to have to pay attention, though, because it looked like that turret went down pretty quick. But, man, listen, they are putting in some work right now. And noticeable, right, kind of two different splits that we're seeing here from EIS. One here on the west side, one on the east side, which, again, I imagine they're probably mirroring what they're seeing from TRIB and from VvV. So, again, the big thing for me is I just want to be able to see that we're getting some spread. We're reforming our ranks on our line, so that way we're spreading out and we're not basically clumping up too much. It's difficult, obviously, when you're just starting out because of the fact that there's just so many units on the field. Sometimes you have to wait a little bit for just some units to die until we can kind of start seeing some of that. But it looked like we were seeing some focus firing too as well, which again was nice to see. Another example here, right? Looks like a player getting pushed. EIS from this side and from this side focusing here in the middle. It looks like on a tank, that could be a Garwood Madeline is what it looks like. And noticing here, this seems almost like it was a little bit too much of a push there for Nunu. In this situation, right, the idea, we often talk about this, where you want to make sure that you're pushing in unison. So the idea is you don't want your tank to push without your other units pushing, right? The idea should be is it should look like this. It shouldn't be the tank go, let the tank basically take all that unnecessary damage because you're not supporting it with additional DPS. Those are things that we'll obviously be looking for. But again, very early on, so we'll have to see how it plays out. But again, man, EIS looking like they're holding pretty well so far. I think, as I was saying earlier, that is my biggest surprise notice, is just that they're not getting pressured on the multiple fronts, because it looks like they could at least be getting hit on 5, from what we counted, maybe 5 or 6 different fronts on flags just for pressure, because, they are sandwiched. You have to think about that. They're in the middle, so there are multiple things that their opponents can do. But, man, they got a lot of pressure right now, a lot of good activity that's going on, looks like from both sides. And, even just look at the replenishment, too, as well. Ooh, what's going on over here? What's going on over here? Look what happens when we just look around a little bit. Interesting. So, what's happening? TRIB's over here. No one's really over there on the side. But you got a couple players that are flanking. I wonder if they're trying... I really just want to see them focus down a turret. I just want to watch that. I want to see what happens when that's still building. Let's see what's happening on the east. Is anything happening over here? Ooh, look at this. Okay. We got another little front here. So VvV attacking on another front. Here we go. So a little bit of it is happening for what we were talking about, right? Now you're seeing VvV pressuring. Ooh, nice. Hang on, let's see. Oh, so the turret actually went down pretty quick. Let's see real quick how fast the turrets are going down. Wow, these are going down pretty fast. I'm not going to lie. But again, there's no resistance here. This is actually a great tactic right now from VvV. I love what we're seeing, where you're applying pressure on an additional front, and you're just chopping away at the turrets, right? Make it so that way EIS is being punished, or any opposition is being punished because they're not fighting on those multiple fronts. Or it could just be that the reaction is a little bit slow, VvV taking a little bit more of an offensive. And this is a great idea, right? Instead of potentially immediately going for the flag, they are just going around and clearing turrets, which is clearing the way for more of that open field PvP that they could be having on a different front that isn't on the main battlefront. So this actually, I think, is okay. I really like seeing this too as well. A little bit more of a high-level IQ play from just not having as many barricades on the map, which I'm sure helps out as well with not having to deal with that much. But I really like this. I actually thought that was a really good higher level play there on spreading it out and going after some turrets basically anytime they're able to. And I wonder if that's going to be the play too as well when we end up seeing, if EIS ends up pushing in a little bit more, right? If they can kind of push TRIB and VvV back here on the main front line, are we going to see them basically push and then start immediately going for more turrets right away, right? So will it be a push? I can see a turret. Let me go for that. I'll kill that off. I'll kill off as many as I can, and then we'll re-engage on the PvP. So those will be interesting things to see. Man, hey, but listen, I'm already enjoying it. You guys know me, man. I'm already having a blast watching So, which for me, again, I'll say it all the time, right? The fact that we get to enjoy and watch a kingdom builder in PvP where it has ranged play, we have on-field structures, we have timed out artifact skills, we have flying units. I mean, what more can you really ask for, right? To me, this is really the epitome of where, and again, I'm not saying that CoD is, there's no opportunity for improvement or it's maxed out its potential, but it really is, in my view, setting the standard in the kingdom builder space where it's mixing in a lot more of those traditional RTS elements, stuff that you would see in StarCraft, Command & Conquer, Age of Empires, etc., right? The list goes on. Warcraft. This is the kind of stuff that I love to see. And I will always enjoy watching any and all PvP. It's exciting. And of course, the next exciting part is that I haven't lagged out yet. If you guys know what I mean. Let me see here. Let's see. Someone said they're fighting some turrets. You said Mix is fighting some turrets. What's going on here? Am I missing it? So we got EIS. Dude, look at the focus fire. Too as well. They're on 300 mil for the VvV unit, right? EIS, they have what, 20, 25, 30 marches here, and immediately focus firing the tank as the tank is pushing up and really maintaining that distance line. That was a great play. That's the type of focus firing that we often talk about where if you're just very well organized, if you're disciplined, if you have good, again, I would imagine all of these players have to be in a voice call, right? To make those types of heads-up plays. So let's see. So you said look right, Vicellos? What's up? Look to the right. Mix is fighting a bunch of turrets. Mix. Where's Mix? I'm going to be honest. Posting chords would help. or giving me just a different identifier. Is Mix a player? Yo, real quick, shout out to our boy J-Derb. What's up, baby? I did not know he was with EIS. J-Derb, absolutely great guy, was one of our strongest players in Kingdom 65 when I was running the project there. All around good dude. Really happy to see him back on the field. Awesome stuff. Mix. Someone's got to let me... sorry, bro. Yes, Mix was a player, but EIS came and got him. All right. I mean, listen, man. Things are happening fast. We get it. Awesome stuff, man. And again, we will go and check out... Look, we're only 12 minutes in right now. We will be going and checking out the TA... EXG versus GG Fight 2 as well. I'm curious, if anyone's watching that fight, can you shoot us an update as well of are there more TM players that are on the field? I would love to know. He's to the right of your screen is his base. Sorry, I'm going to be honest. I've moved a little bit here. Oh, here we go. Oh, right here, Mix. 52.988. 0. Wait, are there even merits? Hang on real quick. Are people getting merits right now? They're not. End of indecision. Look at that. You got to wait. And I just want to point something out here. I wish they would add the ability to gain merits the moment that the peace shield goes off, and then you can open the merit shop later. To me, and I'm just going to say this, it doesn't make sense that you cannot gain merits the moment that PvP starts. So that is something I would love to see them make a change on, because look at all the PvP everyone's doing out here, but you're not getting any merit gain. And if you're not going to be able to gain merits, hopefully you should be able to gain something. However, to me it makes sense. I hope they make that change when either for one of the future S2 pluses or when S3 comes out. You should be able to start gaining merits the moment that the protection shield goes off. It just doesn't make any sense to me on why you're not gaining merits. Again, I understand you're still fighting and you're enjoying the PvP, but part of me feels like it's nice to get something out of it. Yeah. Okay, I think we might be able to zoom out now. A little bit. Okay, cool. Awesome. So, let's see real quick. Are we seeing a lot of infantry? I'm just curious. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, some light infantry right now. Mostly mages. Got a decent, healthy mix of archers mixed in. I see some cavs, too, as well. Infantry cav, again, yeah, I guess you could still argue it kind of is still a mage meta for the most part. But the mixes seem pretty healthy to me so far. And the cool thing is about us zooming out is we can see Can I zoom out one more? Nice. So the cool thing about zooming out here is we can get a little bit more of an overhead on the actual battlefield. So this is something that will allow for us to see where are all the fronts happening. So we have a front over here, right? Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Applying some pressure. So you have a front here. You got a front here. We have a little bit of action here in the middle. And then we have a main fight over here. So you have 4 fronts that are now being attacked on, or we could say that are being engaged upon. That's probably a better way of putting it. And I'm curious, are they getting any pressure put on over here? Doesn't look like it. Not yet. Okay. So it looks like just those 4 fronts right now that we're seeing. Let's go I want to give some of these other fronts some love. So, and well, what we'll do is we'll kind of work our way. Hang on, let me see if I can get this. I gotta go in and then out. No, we're gonna do it. Okay. Oh, I think that's it. Yes, awesome. always trying to get the max zoom out here. So we'll work our way right back to left, and then we'll see how things are going. So it looks like VvV. I don't see anyone else here. There are some EIS people. So if you are applying pressure. Are they trying to clear turrets? I don't see any turrets over here, though. So, looks like just a few. Let's go over here to the next decent engagement where it looks like VvV's main force is splitting up. EIS now having to split themselves up as well, engaging here on that eastern. And then let's go... Where's that next fight? I think that next fight was around here, right? Oh, man. EIS already on that tower destruction. I think... Are they the first right now so far to start actually chipping away at a tower? They got a few people on this, about 22 minutes until that's destroyed. Have they pushed them back and they're just going to kind of work their way left to right in a swing? Oh, wow. They're pressuring 2 towers. My apologies. 2 towers that they're pressuring right now from TRIB. I'll have to see how long they can stay on it. It still looks like we're seeing some good replenishment here on the resupply line. So you're still seeing some players that are coming back in, but not a bad showing. Wow, they're already burning people here? Interesting. Ooh, a shield already popped here for Temps. Curious if there's going to be... Oh, man, that's one big poppy hit a shield, unless that shield has just been on. I didn't even take a look at that to see. Ooh, never mind. TRIB is also destroying an EIS tower up here northwest. Nice. That's what we're talking about, man. Getting that non-stop action. Okay, sorry. Let me... While we're watching, I want to catch up on chat. So let's go back. I'm just going to go back to the main fight. We'll let this chill just for a bit. And then let me read through some chat, because you guys have been just out of this world awesome right now, man. I think I saw us peak at about 180, maybe a little bit more than that. I'm telling you, man, you guys are breaking my heart. Let me see here. Jets, what's up? B Business, greetings from 67. Looking forward to the fight. Lexi Boo, hi all. BN's drinking buddy here. I know, man. I wish I had some sangria with me. I would totally be jamming that down. Justin, yo. Momoy, quack, quack, what's up? Tavi, what's up? Sean Repair. Lexi, I'm not trying to add someone because I'm a noob. I think you just add and type, but maybe it's different than that. I'm going to be honest. I haven't really messed around too much with the YouTube chat for pinging people. I'm sure someone knows the answer to that one, though. There you go. You figured it out. But it didn't happen. I was hoping to meet BDO again. Mithy, what's up? Welcome. SM Cordedu, what's up? Welcome. Tavi, Momoy. P.A. Ron, what's up? Welcome. Timothy Wiggins, our boy Timmy, what's up? Cool Eddie, what's up? Zergling, MMMG, what's up? Violator, our boy Finn. All Rickster, what's up? What's up? Gil, what's up? Zergling, what's up? Gotta get some StarCraft love in the chat. V Chalos, what's up? She was on best spot. EXPR, what's up? Welcome. Bcash, what's up? Welcome. Todd, what's up? Welcome. Bame, what's up, man? Welcome. Kia Tosh Ninja, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Sergio De Cruz, what's up? Xander, there's our girl Racy. What's up? All right, our OG member of the YouTube. First OG member. Appreciate the love. And for a quarter and for a pound. Samir Tolia, what's up? Just kidding, what's up? Donnie Lowe, what's up? Welcome. Let me see. Mamet, Critics, what's up? Paquito. What is up? Korean manhwa? Baked Potato, what's up? Razar, what's up? Yo, Beans PP, what's up, baby? Beans a good guy. Satan, what's up? More graphic settings? That would be dope. Definitely not going to lie there. Mr. Payne, what's up? Ed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9-ish. What's up? Cheyenne, what's up? Heroic King, what's up? I think I'm almost caught up. Fedesh, what's up? Andy Marvin, what's up? BD, what's up? Not Potato, what's up? JN, what's going on? Sari562, what's up? Welcome. Engineer Rick, Portugal players. I'm half Portuguese, by the way, so much love. Recursive, what's up? Okay, I think I'm caught up. Jody, FK, GNTY, what's up? JB, let me see. Sorry, NASTi. What do you think about turrets versus barricades? Well, I'll say this. The turrets already appear to be a lot easier to remove. So, and, you know, I'll say, but bear in mind, because it's so early, I don't think we were able to see the turrets at a very high level, right? So we weren't able to see the turrets with max level, max stats applied to them. I think that would be different if we were able to see a little bit more of that. Again, I think the highest level I saw was either 3 or 4 that some of the turrets were able to get up to. So I don't think it was that high thus far. I think once we're able to start seeing max level turrets and see where they can get with that, on top of how easy are they to kill at that point, because, I mean, you could see there was a lot of turrets all around, and now most of them are gone. So, again, is it balanced or not? We'll have to wait and see what it looks like once we start seeing kind of a max level turret. That's something I'd like to see first before I kind of give my thoughts. But do I like the idea that they don't necessarily seem as time consuming to get rid of, similar or in comparison to the barricades? I do. I am a little bit more in love with the turrets than the barricades. But again, I still want to leave a little bit of reservations until we can see turrets being used at max level, max stats before we really go there. Because I'm okay with barricades. The biggest thing for me on the barricades was that you were just able to build too many barricades around, and it was like a barricade meta of just slow, and it stalled things out a lot. It didn't mean that you couldn't get through the barricades, but to me, I personally would have liked to seen them limit the barricades if they gave a limit, maybe a harder limit per player, or a limit on how many barricades you could build within a flag's territory, something like that. But so far, I am liking the turrets. They don't seem OP, and they don't seem somewhat underpowered, but again, we'll have to wait a little bit to see how those look, like we were talking about at max level, max stats. So EIS doing good. TRIB, though, looks like they might be pushing EIS right now, as they've now come off. Is some of that pressure being applied to EIS being spread out now as wide as they are currently? Are we seeing, I mean, again, they're holding strong here on the second front. The third front here with EIS and VvV looks like they're still holding decently. I mean, man, this is a lot of coordination for EIS because they're basically in a pure 2v1 with some other players. Ooh, but applying some pressure here now on some players up here. I mean, we'll see. I would be curious. I don't know if I'm in the EIS Discord, but I would be curious to see if EIS is splitting up some of their voice calls. Like, are they saying, let's put 40 players in this VC, let's put 40 players in this voice call, and they'll kind of split it up and say, hey, we're going to have these players set up and in voice that are on this front. These ones are on that front. Will they do it in a way like that? Because to me, that makes a little bit of sense if that's the case, and they decide to do something, I guess something like that. Yeah. No, for sure. Let me see. Not Potato, you said GG. Oh, I appreciate the update. You said GG is doing work. TFS turrets are so weak right now. I mean, yeah, they are. Again, they look like they melt a little bit too fast, but Like I said, that was just with some, that was between level 1 and level 3 turrets. I don't think we've seen any max level turrets yet, so, you know, hopefully we'll get a better idea on that. William says, can you show us power of alliances? Of course I can show you power of alliances, William. Let's go. So, we have EIS at 9.7 billion. We have TRIB at 7.3. And then we have VvV at 5.9. So bear in mind, it's EIS versus them and VvV, right? So they got about 4 billion on them right now, about 4.5 billion if you're counting VvV over EIS, right? I mean, there is VvV too, but they're about 2 billion. So again, I don't think the power is equal in that regard. You would probably have to see, like, this would be the accurate way of looking at it. So if we go down the list and we just look at EIS versus TRIB, so here, let's do that real quick, right? So here, let me just get my sheet out. So let's do this. Let's do EIS, and then we'll do TRIB, we'll do VvV, and then we'll do VvV2, okay? So let's look at what the top 200 looks like. So I got EIS, let's do that's 1, VvV, that's 1. Let's go EIS, that's 2. See if we can go through this pretty quick. EIS, that's 3, so we'll do 5. TRIB, we'll do 1. TRIB and then 2 EIS, so we'll do 2, 7. EIS and TRIB, so we'll do 8, 3. This shouldn't take us too long. 2 and then a VvV, so we'll go 10, 2. And then 2 more for EIS. TRIB and 1 VvV. Oops, let's do this. 4, 3. Then I have an EIS, so that'll be 13. 1 more for them, 14. Then I have an EIS TRIB, so that's 15. Oops, 5. TRIB, we'll look at you, you're 16. TRIB is 6. And then 3 EIS. And then we'll do TRIB, so that'd be 7. And then I have TRIB again, that'll be 8. TRIB and EIS, so that'll be 9. And then we have 20. TRIB and 2 TRIB, 2 VvV. Oh, sorry, 1 VvV. Oopsies. That was at 4. I think you're at 4 now. Then we have an EIS. 3 EIS, 1 TRIB. Oh, I think you're at 16 now, if that's right. VvV, 2 VvV, 2 EIS. 6 TRIB EIS. So 17. 2 EIS, 1 TRIB. 2 EIS TRIB. So 19, almost there. EIS 2. This should give us a little sample size here. 3 TRIB. So I got a TRIB, I got a VvV, and then I have 2 EIS. VvV. Yes, 36. So EIS and VvV. Almost done, and then we'll get right back to the action. This is the kind of stuff I love doing though. Like I love pulling data like this because it just helps us shape and give us a little bit more of a picture on some fronts. So 2 EIS, and this shouldn't take. We're almost done. 40 EIS VvV. TRIB and 3 EIS. TRIB and EIS. Oops, let me see, 26. Ooh, wow, 2 EIS. That's 47. No! I think, where was that? I think it was at like 180. No, we clicked off. Oh, where was I? Was I at 180? I think I was here at gift, so we'll just go from there. 48, I think we were almost done. So 49, we'll do 51. Try VvV EIS. 13. And then EIS, 2 EIS here. And that's it. Okay, cool, we're done. Nice. Good stuff. Let's get back to the fight. All right. So the way it rounded out is we had 54. So here, I'll show you guys this. Let me pop up a new one. Let's do a new window, and then I'll show you this real quick. So this is what it looks like. And I'm going to see if I can increase the size on this too. Yeah, let's do that. So here, let's switch this up. We'll show that off. Let's go over here. So we'll show you guys this real quick. So this is what it is. So EIS has 54 people in the top 200. TRIB had 27. VvV 13. I might be off by one here, one or two on two of these, but this is pretty straightforward. So you can see here EIS double TRIB, and then you got the 13 from VvV, right? So their side is basically on, if you're totaling, you're at 42. So EIS still has a plus 12 advantage overall from what we're seeing. All right. Always good stuff. Always dope when we can look at some data. Let's go back to the main fight. I'm at 31 minutes right now. I really want to go and try and show some love to the other group as well. So, does anyone have an update? Let me see here, because we might go take a look here in a moment. EXPR, GG is about to take Alliance Power. Welcome. Holy cow, this is crazy. I know. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Sure, we're gonna fall apart. Alliance Power Ranking. No. We can show it again. So we got EIS, SK1. Now bear in mind, SK1, OGA, SK2. Girls, just a little quieter, okay? Thank you. So we have SK1, OGA, SK2 that have yet, and OGZ, right, haven't gone in the fight. Remember, it's only EIS, TRIB, and VvV and VvV2, wherever they are. So 13, so you have the 13th ranked alliance, number 7, number 3, and number 1 are basically in this fight at the moment. If you guys are curious for who some of the top dogs are that are fighting, based on what we saw, right, that would be, yo, my boy, S68 Scout. Yo, who is this? Who is this guy right now? I feel so bad I didn't see the name. I appreciate the love, though. That is so dope. That's funny. That's good stuff. Oh, man. That's my guy right there. Crystal Light. I do love me some Crystal Light from VvV. Who else do we got? Humble Piezers over here. Abator, Pancake, School Bus. We'll have to look out for some of these Aqua Hoshino. So you can see, I mean, they have 27 people over 100 mil. So looking good. All right, let's go take a look real quick at the other one, which is the TA fight. I'm just curious. We'll come back. I just want to go and see how the TA EXG GG fight is going. Oh, yeah, maybe it is Prayeth. Okay, you're right. Maybe it could be. If that's the case, Prayeth got me good. Prayeth got me good. Players, Obermetis. Let's keep her to ES2, by the way. Okay, let's go take a look here at TATM. I also got to look at some TMs too as well. So I'm going live. Tell me how many hours. Hang on one sec. Let me move real quick. Where am I going? Sorry, I had to answer something real quick. I need to move my Discord over here to the east, or on my west screen. Where am I going? Here we go. What is going on here, man? Jeez, they are steamrolling right now. Did I say that too loud? Did I say that too loud? Jeez, man. Is that... Well, let's look at everything first.
I'm not doing that.
Did they get control of the... So they got control of the Spire.
I'm not doing that right now.
They have pretty... Wow, they are going in right now. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left on this tower. That is bananas. Putting in that workity work. Gotta get to work. All right. Wild. Oh my gosh. So real quick, I thought the disrespect was gonna be real. I thought they were gonna work their way all the way down to this tower and just start destroying all of them. Wild. Wild right now. EXG. Are they pressuring this tower on this side? Where is EXG? Unless they're fighting down here somewhere, right? Are they? Girls. Yo, EXG is already destroying one of the additional farm alliances. CFs, they got 9 minutes on this. It's TM. Look, they even sent additional, like, what level of disrespect is that? You sent additional units past... Oh, gosh. Wait, I'm tripping. I'm so sorry. This is TM and EXG. Never mind. Why was I thinking this was GG for a minute? I mean, I guess still... Girls. Put those away, please. No, thank you. My kids are just in the back trying to be Zorro. Never mind. I got too excited for a minute. So where is GG13 then? What is... Oh, my bad. That's EXG. So I'm tripping. I'm thinking EXG. I'm like, why aren't they attacking? That's their ally. That's their ally. All right, boss, get it together. This is where the fight should be. Okay. So EXG is here. Where is GG? Okay, here we go. So here's GG13. Okay, cool. So we found them. This isn't like one of my Kyle situations, right? Where I was wondering where FSK was for, all the homies out there. Because apparently it's a big thing. I didn't realize how big of a thing this was for some people when I did that video for Zone 4 and I couldn't find FSK, but apparently it became something. So GG13, I guess they're just chilling right now. Are they really getting pressured though? It doesn't look like, because their tower is right here. And I don't really know who Extra is. Ooh, my bad. Are they killing it over here? They are killing it on the west side. GG13 putting in that working work. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, man, do I love it. And again, I'm not saying that as like I'm some anti-TATM person at all. I'm just happy to see that they showed up. Right now, I'm wondering where's TM. Right? Are they where? What? Because what we initially heard was that they were. Oh my gosh. So I see. So they're destroying the Extra, and then they're fighting. So they're destroying 2 flags, plus the CF, and they're engaging on a Battlefront. Over here. Oh, but EXG is getting the GG13 tower. Over here, okay, that's 1 tower. Okay. So we'll have to see how that works. And then they're getting the home. Oh, never mind. So that must have been a GG placement. I see. I'm starting to get it now. I'm starting to get it. Let's go back in here, see if we can see some love. So the thing I'm going to say, so we initially heard that TA had gone in with TM on this Zone 1 region, but then they ended up having TA go out and readjust themselves to another Zone 1 region, right? So TA isn't here right now. It's just TM. TA is over here. Wherever they planted. Where is it? I'm going to find them. They have moved. I'm going to find them. We're going to find them. Where did they go? HRT. Here we are. Right, so they're here with HRT. And if we look at... We'll head back here now. Let's zoom back in, but we're going to look at some power rankings here real quick. So if we look at some rankings for power, you can see GG83, 8.5, TA, just too high. I mean, they're very close, right? So it's not too far off. And then you have, or I'm sorry, TA is on the other side. So it's TM. Apologies, I have to remember who I'm looking at first. So they're 1.3 billion ahead of them. And then you have EXG, who's at 5.4. And then you have about 5.1 for GG13. So if you're factoring in the 1.3 and then you're factoring in the plus 400, let's say, they're a little under 1 billion power stronger, about 900 million for GG83 and 13 going up against TM and EXG. So you have 1 versus 1 and 4 versus 3 and 1 and 5 versus 3 and 4, right? With TA somewhere else. Personal power. Okay, while this is happening, I want to do a quick assessment of how this top 200 looks because I am very curious right now. So hopefully you guys will bear with me on this one. Let's do GG83, GG13. I just want to see what the data looks like. So we'll do TM and EXG. And again, this shouldn't take us too long while they're chilling, putting in that worky work. We'll hang out right here. All right, let's see. So TM, we're going to put 2. GG83, GG83, so that's 3. EXG is 1. GG83, 3 for GG83, so that's 6. TM, oops, sorry, that'd be 3. GG13. GG7, TM. GG83, GG83. TM, GG83. So that's 6. 1. We got EXG, GG83, TM. Yeah, because this will be pretty telling if we can figure this out pretty quick. GG83, GG13. GG83, TM, GG83. GG83, GG83, so 3 GG83, 1 TM. Wow. I feel like I'm seeing a trend here. 83, 19. Let's see what else we got. 40 GG3, TM, EXG, so that's 1 across. And then we got TM. GG83. Boom. Let's go here, GG83, 83, 83. That's a lot more 83s we're seeing. Let me see, TM, got 1, I got 2 that's 2, and then 2 GG83s. So we got 83 EXG. Let's go 65, so I got 83, 13 TM. So we got EXG, 83, 2 EXG, oops, and then 283. TM, 3 GG83s. I know, I'm talking out loud, but it helps me remember 83, 1 TM. It's looking interesting. I will say that much. It's looking interesting. 85 TM, there's a 13 there. Let's see this. GG83, we'll go 39. 83, 83, 13. 7, 13, 18 EXG. Awesome. Well, we're halfway through. 13. Should be 1, 105, 83, 83. Let's see here. TM, EXG. 13 KBT, 2 EXG. Yeah, see, now the second half is going to be interesting. So 83 TM, TM. TM, 2 TMs. 83 TM, 13. We got, oh, there's 183 there. And I have an EXG. 83, let's do 51. So we got 2 TMs and a 13. And then TM, 83 TM. So 2 TMs and an 83. Almost done. 13 TM. So we got TM, 83 TM. So 283 is a TM. EXG TM. TM13. Probably relax my shoulders. Probably help. There's Wayne. What's up? Shout out to the lead, Wayne. So I got 83, 13, 12, and then 2 TMs. Almost done. Almost done. 2 TMs, 83. TM, TM. And then 3 more TMs. Okay, look at that. Slowly caught our way back. All right, let's go back to the fighting. So let me show you what we got here on this one. Oopsies. What did I just do? Let's go Z. Ooh, thanks. All that hard work would have been shattered. You know what we're gonna do? Let's do this. We'll do new window again. And then we'll post this. Let's do format, and then we'll increase size here on this so we can show you guys this one. Okay. So here's how this one looks. Let me show you guys this. So here's how this one is, where we have GG83, 58, 12, so they're at 70. If you combine TM and EXG, they're at 54. Right, so 70, 54, what's that, a 16? So plus 16 in favor of GG83 and 13. If I added in TA, then I think the numbers would probably be more in the TM-TA favor if we're just looking between those two alliances. Again, because you'd have to remove, if you removed EXG and you added TA, it would probably be about the same. I think EXG gives them a little bit of a leg up if you're looking at those within the top, but then you also have to kind of break it up for top 20, top 50, top 10, looking at it in that way too as well. But that just shows you some of the numbers. Yeah, there is. I mean, if we go down and just say like what, 50 or something, right? I mean, at 49, I mean, you're looking at least 100, 155, maybe 160 T5s here. There's a lot. If you look at those that are over 100 mil, oopsies, you're at 11 people over 100 mil. Ooh, hang on. What were some of the names there? I just want to see. So Vic Slower, Austin, TA, Meal, Double Down, RB, Drown, Kong, Ghost, I think was there too. Okay, cool. Ooh. Is that interesting? Is that Rally? Is that a Rally? Oh, wow. Is that rallying the city? Oh, interesting. So there's the engagement. Ah, so it did work as intended. So that's the new update if you guys notice, right? This looks like a rally. And the update as intended was where whoever... This is interesting. Like, you're not supposed to block. It's supposed to auto-engage if a block happens. So this is interesting that the mechanic is doing that. That's really weird. Because it's supposed to auto-engage... Or at least I thought it was supposed to auto-engage on the block. But I know it's supposed to just kind of single target focus one at a time. So maybe it's not. Maybe it'll only react if it's attacked. But I guess maybe you can slow it down a little bit. Ooh, I'm really curious. They're already... Is this a rally? I'm shocked because I didn't think you could if he's on territory. Am I tripping right now? Or are they about to... Well, this will be... Oh, never mind. They rallied it to stop so they could get behind. But I didn't think you could set a rally on... Okay. Maybe I'm just cray-cray, and my mind is everywhere right now. All right. Touche. Duz, what's up? Yo, Duzzers is in the chat, man. What's up, baby? Sorry, I'm just noticing right now. What's up, man? Yo, we're still going strong, though, man. It's almost 160, peaking at about 180. So dope, man. So dope. Gots to love it, man. Gots to love it. Tell you, man, you guys are breaking my hearts. Breaking my hearts here. Yeah, I mean, GG83, man, just that disrespect deep in the TM territory right now, man. GG83 came out to play. They're like, girlfriend, we ain't scared of that. Pew, 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 pew. I mean, just like how deep they are. Right? They got a force. They're just, I mean, they're just bobbing and weaving. Just. Right? Oh, that CF is gone? That home CF? It probably is, right? Yeah. Yeah. So it looks like EXG and TM were able to get that home CF. And now they're over here with extra. Or no, GG13 is moving. Wow. 20 minutes. Oh, they're already moving to the next one. So they got one already, is that right? And now they're moving to the next one? I think they lost a flag, so I'm curious, so they're still holding steady here, though. So EXG isn't engaging. I'm really shocked they're not engaging. That EXG actually looks like they have a decent amount, unless they're waiting to get more. This, to me, seems like either a missed opportunity, or maybe they're just waiting to recoup a bit. Interesting there. Flag got destroyed. I mean, because the thing, as these flags are getting destroyed, GG13 is just going to keep getting back more and more of their troops to then reinforce not only the CF, but their front lines. They're trying to take advantage of those splits early on, and really dividing that attention is what is probably going to help. So let's go back here. Were they able to push them off now? So it looks like TM was able to push them off back a little bit from that front, but it looks like still the majority of GG83 is still applying just a lot of pressure here. But it looks like TM could be maybe stabilizing. Never mind. Never mind. I was like, okay, maybe it doesn't look that bad. And then it's skadoosh, right? And it's just that I had some hope. I did have some hope. I was thinking maybe it's Gucci. Maybe TM is like, you know what? Let's wake up a little bit, fellas. Let's get out there. Let's not go down like this. But yeah, I spoke too soon. But who knows, right? Again, this is it's. I mean, part of what it is right now is trying to strike as early and as hard as possible, right? And GG83 and GG13 are definitely doing that, right? It's, look, let's focus on the objectives. Let's get one down, the next one down, the next one down, and then let's just keep going. And, I mean, they're kind of doing it textbook right now, right? Where you're doing and this is what we saw consistently out of, from the moment we started coming over and watching the fight, what were they doing? They were predominantly focused on doing objectives and then holding down PvP. Right? It was, let's focus on towers. Let's focus on getting the turrets out. Then let's go after the flags. Then we're going to do the CFs. And they're attacking that from both sides while holding a PvP line. And in some respects, they were pushing even deeper so they could push the front line back that much farther, which will just generate them more free time to get their units on to destroying flags and destroying forts. I mean, again, it's very textbook, but I like the execution. I wish we could have been watching everything from the beginning, but I like it. It looks good at face value. So this has been awesome. And I mean, look at this. Look how deep they are. Like they're not just chilling right here. They're all the way. They're just like, we don't give two Frankensteins right now. We're just going deep in here, and they're still trying to push the line back right here, right? Now, if I am a betting man, right, and I was to, you guys know me, man, I love my drawing tools. So one of the things here that I'd like to see, and again, this is still okay from them, but trying to like arc yourself in this way so you're able to apply pressure like this. Right? The idea is that you don't want to herd yourself. So you don't want to just be contained to here, right? Because you have all this space over here. You have space over here, right? Really use the width of the map. Very small thing. But that would be something. Same thing with TM. They actually look like this is okay. If you look at this, look at this. This is actually okay. The TM line is a little bit better than the GG83 line. However, it just seems as though GG83 might just have a little bit more activity right now. But this line isn't bad from TM right now. Yeah, it really just looks like, yo, there's our boy Hawkston. Shout out to Hawkston. Wayne. I saw Ghost out there on the field too as well. Don't think I didn't see you. So shout out to you. Yo, they're putting in work. Yo, real quick, how is the EIS? Does anyone have an update on how EIS, VvV, and TRIB is going? I'm so parched. Remuto senpai. What's up, man? Welcome. Nip Firewolf, what's up? Romulus Remus, what's up, man? Welcome. Does, hope you're enjoying, man. Does-er-size me, baby. I mean, we're going to have to see, man, if TM is going to try and make something happen here. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if they end up getting this CF down, and they don't get pushed off, and or they get this down within the first 24 hours, I can tell you, at least I have a feeling, that could be a serious, well, maybe I shouldn't say serious. I will say it'll be them sending a message. I'm going to say that. It'll be GG sending a message saying that, you know what, yeah, even if we have a little bit more activity, it wasn't as though we struggled, right? Because that would be different. If GG83 and GG13 were struggling, and let's say it took them days to get this win, I think that would be a little bit more telling than if they just overwhelm, they do not get stopped, and then from there, they just end up removing TM from the area. I think that sends more of a message if they get it done in one go compared to it drawing itself out. So, that is something that I think will be a little bit telling. But I think also it gives us some really good hope that the kind of main fight, if you will, the TATM fight, will be more enjoyable to look after. Because remember, this isn't full force, right? But that will be exciting to see. Will TM, will EXG, if things keep going in favor, we'll have to see. Because again, it looks like they're getting pushed back a little bit here. Will they be able to sustain that? Will they end up, if EXG or if GG ends up pushing this out, right? Would TM end up would them and EXG just resurge over to where TA is? Would they go somewhere else? That'd be interesting. I don't think anyone's going to the truce zone this early, right? But that is something. Yo, shout out to Duz, man. Our second OG member behind Racy. My boy is in for a nickel. Appreciate you. Can we get some love in the chat for my boy Dozer-size? Appreciate the love, broski. You'll always be number 2 in my heart. Racy's number 1, I'm sorry. But awesome stuff. Yeah, man. I mean, we will see. I know. I gotta get my emojis and other stuff going on too as well. Definitely. Top right zone is up for grabs. Yo, my boy Does. Why? Does, stop it. Just stop it. Stop it, you lovely animal. You. My man just gifted 5 memberships out. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Does, man. You're too much. You're too much for your boy. Yeah. Now, I will say, I don't know how that works, to be honest, because remember, the YouTube streaming stuff is very new to me, so I don't know if that's like, hey, can anyone just grab those, or is that just like, hey, you're just throwing those out? Someone, I'm sure, will let me know how that works, but, man, we appreciate you, man. Thanks for the love, broski. Okay, so now TM pushing back a little bit here, starting to make their way. About half of the builders are off of the CF. GG83 still has about half there, but TM making a little bit of a resurgence. Remember, it is difficult. You have to understand that when you are attacking closer to your opponent's side, their replenishment lines, right, their reinforcement lines, or their supply lines, to keep it simple, will always be a shorter span because they're closer. So GG83 really has to kind of come out with overwhelming forces. Now, what I would say here, in my opinion, is that when it gets to this point where you're starting to have your builders pressured on the CF, that is where you disengage your builders and you immediately go back into PvP mode, right? You start fighting and then you regain, right? You have to be able to make those heads up plays in real time and start paying attention to, okay, if we feel like we're losing a little bit of ground, we now need to make sure that we are disengaging from the build and we are re-engaging in full PvP. And then go ahead and start building if you're able to work your way back up. But TM is coming back right now like a Cadillac, man. Getting some good numbers in here as well. Almost have all of the builders pushed off of their core fort. Here, able to get to 68, almost maybe 67%, depending on if those builders could push it for one more. So now in the GG case, this is the thing, right? I would almost recommend either if they're going to reinforce these lines or they pull back and then they set themselves up on a new staging area and then re-engage. That would be another way to play this one out as well. So it really depends because a lot of it has to do with how well are you communicating in game, right? Is everyone in VC and are they telling you, hey, stay, do not push off. We got 30 more people incoming. Start focus firing on these areas. That is where that next level top alliance coordination will come into play. And that's something I really would love to be able to see. You know what? Hang on. I think I'm in the GG Discord. Give me a sec. I could probably tell you guys how many people they have on right now. Okay, so I can tell you how many people they have on right now. So and again, I'm not going to show everything off, but I do want to give a shout out real quick because I'm in their Discord. If TATM invite me to their Discord, because I don't think I'm in it, but I want to show you guys real quick how many people GG has in their Discord or in their voice right now. So let me see if I can show this off. Let me switch. This is actually pretty cool. Oh, wait. I already have it here. I totally thought I was showing you guys my client window. I'm still in the right window. Never mind. So you can see, right? They got 46 in here, and then they have however many people are in here. But if you look at this, it says 77 plus 5. So they have 82 people in voice. 81, you probably have to minus that. But yeah. 81 people, and they have 2 different VCs going on. So I'm imagining that means that they're probably having 2 different groups that are fighting, right? Maybe it's the main group here and maybe the southern group, or maybe they've just split it up into kind of 2 main forces. That's pretty cool to see. Would love to know too as well from anyone. If anyone's from GG83 is watching, I would be curious to know, is that how you guys are setting it up? Or do you just have kind of 2 different, like is it different, like a mix of unit types as well? That would be interesting to see. But I love adding some context there in those cases because it's so telling when you know how much work an alliance is putting in and how active and engaged they are in wanting to do the best job that they can out there on the field. And you get that type of turnout from your membership in a voice call. That's what we're talking about, right? I love seeing that. So now it looks like that's what we're seeing now. GG83 has disengaged fully from the CF, whether that's from them getting pushed off or just not wanting to go and start destroying again. And now we're back to the PvP. I'm going to have to see. Let me see real quick. Did someone post me an update on... I'm really curious right now. Do we have an update on... Excuse me, the EIS TRIB VvV? Let me see here. Let me read through chat. So, iMovic Network, what's up? Welcome. EIS for 5555. All right. Wixie, what's up? Welcome. New Jersey Stan, what's up? Welcome. Kempa, what's up? Welcome. Kyle Neal, welcome. David Vaughn, welcome. One for 83. Oh, Violator, thank you. So, Violator said one of the rooms is for 83, the other one is for 13. Okay, cool. Awesome. Let me see real quick if... And I am curious if we're getting... I just want to see if there's anyone that posted an update on the other fight. We'll probably go look here. EXG, nope, they're pushing. Looks like TRIB. Okay, so Zygo said TRIB is pushing back. Thanks, Zygo, for the update. Cooked, what's up? Welcome. Christian Lagos, welcome. Camille Ratiza, welcome. Wait, why is Sneaky crying? Not Potato. Let's see here. Demigod QC, what's up? Welcome. EIS. Tavi, amazing work, man. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love. Yeah, I'm curious. Let me see. Cook says EIS has the upper hand, about to take a tower that will disconnect multiple tribe towers. Really? Cooked, how long do they have on that? I'd love to be able to go and watch that. If you can let us know how much longer they have on that one. Michael Flores, what's up? Welcome. EIS finding VvV and tribe on all fronts right now. Wow. Please go back. The fight is very even right now. Goes the entire range of connected territory. Really? Okay. Yeah, I am curious. Let me know what's the time on that tower. How much longer do they have where if they get that disconnect, it's going to remove a few? I want to try and go see that if we can. 2 minutes on tower? Okay. We're gonna bounce it. Guile, hey. Sorry, you asked, do you receive PayPal donations? I do. So I do have those set up. I appreciate you asking. I got like a little, and again, I got to set up my bots and things like that. I'm so basic. I'm a basic B at the end of the day. I keep it easy breezy, beautiful cover girl, and it's very simplified. So if you're curious, what I just posted in there is everything you need to know, right? If you want to join as a member here on YouTube, support on the Patreon, or donate, it's all right there for you, and I appreciate it. You know, as most people know, man. My hope and my one of my goals is to try and do this full time. You know, it's one of the things that I would really love to be able to do, because a part of me feels like I can give a lot more to the community and give a lot more back for things that I would love to be able to do that for the most part I just don't have the time to do, right? Some of you may or may not know, right? You know, a dad, I got a full-time job. I got 3 little girls ranging from 1 to 7. And so, you know, there's not a lot of time I really get to do this. As much as I love it, whether it's showing you guys PvP, if it's doing data, you guys know, man, I love my data. I love my spreadsheet stuff. You know, that's some of the most joyful things that I like to do. Oh, is it this one? It probably is this one, right? I would imagine. We're going to have to wait to see this. It's got to be this one, if I can click on it. I can't click on it. Oh my gosh. They are battling. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yo. They ended up getting it. That, I would imagine, is a huge disconnect for them there. Wow. That is wild. So this, yep, that's invalid. Other one should be invalid. Oh, wait, no. That's not invalid. Oh, I see. So they got, did they even get one? No, maybe they didn't. One is, oh, I see, because the distance, that's why. Because it's not connected. But this one's overlapping. That's so weird. No, never mind. Oh, no, it is. Repairing. Interesting. Oh, I see. Because you could see the square. It's like reaching? That's so weird that it does that. Is that? Huh. Okay. Why not? But yeah, in short, I know, right? I just I don't know. Is that catching anyone else off guard? Because I feel like that's catching me off guard right now. Where I feel like this shouldn't happen because this is through. So I'm curious on where the overlap is. Is it because they built first and then EIS built second, and it's kind of like the flag territory is layered to an extent? Is that what we're seeing? I have no idea. That's just how it appears. I guess we'll have to see. All right. Well, we're back here in SS2-2. That was awesome. We were able to get a decent amount of some PvP footage there from the GG83 13 showing out. But again, TM looked like they were coming back. So I'll be curious to see how it looks in a little bit later. We're going to try and show EIS some more love here in a little bit and see how things are going here. EIS build first. Yeah. So it isn't a bug. Okay. Carlos Verlos, hey, what's up? Welcome. Sunasia 13, what's up? Welcome. So I'm trying to, I should probably just keep it simple with the names. Richie Rich, what's up? Welcome. You said EIS built first. If that was the case, the tribe territory would wrap around EIS. Yeah. I don't know. That's a curious question for me, but yeah, maybe it is because they did. If that's the case, I'm sure we'll figure that out. Something I'm sure will come of it. Oh, but sorry, yeah, I was trying to finish what I was saying was that Gail says, thanks, appreciate it, and dropped a small amount. I appreciate the dono, Gail. Thank you so much, man. Yo, can we get some hearts? You know what I need to do? I need to add my "aw yeah" emoji. That's the one I love so much. If you guys notice, I use that often on my Discord. It's like the hamster who's just like, ah. That's by far my favorite emoji. And I know I need to get some added. I will, because obviously we definitely have more members now than we did a couple streams ago. So I'll get some of those things added. And again, like I said, I'm a total newbie, but I'm watching a lot of tutorial videos to essentially educate myself on how to get some of those things in. So I don't think I should necessarily have a problem with that. Overlays, we'll see how that stuff goes. Brain is working faster than the voice. So excited, brain is working. It is totally. Yeah, Racy knows. But yeah, so I was just trying to say that, yeah, the goal really is to do this full time. I would absolutely love to. Like, I would have loved to go out to the Germany event in Cologne, right, and meet people there. When they have the next meet and greet, which from what some people were saying, they're looking at the USA, maybe New York. Again, I'm definitely going to want to be there. Being able to do more live streams, being able to do more diversified content, being able to do more deep dives. Those were things I want to be able to do, right? I want to be able to have more varied, more range of content too as well. These are just things that take time, right? I kind of have to be pretty selective with the content that I put out because I just, again, I have limited time. So I very much have to kind of micromanage my day as much as possible. But I feel like we're starting to get there. And, when we get a showing like this, where we've been pretty consistent at around 160 viewers, plus or minus, and I've been going for an hour and 20 minutes. We peaked at about 180, I think, around there. I mean, listen, man, the love is appreciated. Hope you guys enjoy the commentary, some of the analysis. I will say some of the areas I do want to get better at too as well, and hoping if I get some more free time to do that is, and I was doing this a little bit in the beginning where I would basically go through all the heroes and I would read out all the skills. And I'd go through all the artifacts and I'd read out all those skills. That's something that I wish I just had like a free 20 minutes a day to do, right? Where I could just spend that, or 20, 30 minutes a day, and I could just do that every day as a way to kind of muscle memorize all of those things. So that way I can add a little bit more flavor, if you will, a little bit more spice onto the commentary in certain areas. But like, that's just a small taste, right, of certain things that I'd like to be able to do if I just had more time. And hopefully, if we get an opportunity to do it full time and we're able to get to that point where we're able to kind of sustain, right, that's a little bit of a preview, if you will. But again, nonetheless, I appreciate just having the amount of people here with us, hanging out, chilling, watching some dope, awesome PvP in Call of Dragons is what it's all about. And man, I can't say thank you enough. Man, it's awesome. I hope people enjoy, my version, my POV, what I like to bring to the scene, as much as supporting your own favorite content creators. That's really what it's all about. And also, I want to say a big thank you to my 280. How many do I have now? I have to give a big thank you to my 284 scout accounts, which is basically thanking myself. But what I realized is that because I have so many scout accounts, it has given me some opportunities in other areas that I've noticed maybe some of the other content creators just don't necessarily have, because, which again isn't a slide, it's just I noticed this when I did my S2 Plus first look videos. There wasn't, I don't think there was any other creator that did an S2 Plus first look video. And I think part of that is because they may not have had an account in any of those kingdoms. So I'm starting to realize now that the investment I'm put in early. And for those of you that are curious, this is something I've been doing since Rock. I had almost 250 scout accounts in Rock. I had about 180 scout accounts in Infinity Kingdom before I stopped playing. And you just saw right now I have 283, 284 scout accounts, right? I mean, I will have an account in every single kingdom, but that's because I like doing that, right? I like researching. I like studying. I like educating myself. I like seeing how other kingdoms and how other alliances do things differently. And that's something that I hope to be able to spread some of that education, some of that awareness out there to others as well, because there's not just like an A or B way on how to be successful. You can do things different ways, right, to get from A to Z and still be successful. Big push coming all of TM, TA, EXG, and GG. Timothy Wiggins, thanks, man. Appreciate the update. I think the tower is considered disconnected. Beans, if that was the case, let me see. You're so excited. Brain is working. It is. Ramis, you said you were not invited to Germany. So I was invited. I will say this, right? Well, I don't know if I would say I was officially invited, as in the devs, as in saying like the devs reached out to me. They did ask us, for the creators in a general way, if anyone was interested in coming out. I did have a conversation, I think, with some of the not the dev reps, but the community manager reps about coming out. And if I was able to make it out, there was some cool things that I may have had the opportunity to do. But because my passport's expired, I didn't realize it at the time. I thought I still had maybe about a year left, and I didn't. So I will eventually be going through the process of getting my passport renewed. And then hopefully I'll be good to go if they're ever going to have another international event. But if they end up bringing it to the U.S. the next go-around, I should hopefully be Gucci. But yeah, no, I totally would have loved to go. I thought Slongers, if you guys are curious, man, Slongers did a really good video vlog, I thought, on covering the event. He also covered, I think, both parts of the dev Q&A for those of you that haven't seen that yet. And he had a pretty good vlog too as well. So definitely check that out if you haven't yet. I am so parched. That agua was glorious. Okay, let's see. I'm curious, how are we doing on some of the other fronts? Are we still going as hard as we are? Oh, interesting. Look at that. Dude, this is what I'm talking about. Right? So we mentioned this earlier on, if you guys remember this, is that we talked about how even if you're not being a nuisance, just going around and destroying turrets here and there and poking is still a great thing to do, right? This is a way where you can still be impactful on the field, even if you are not a T5 player. You can just go around and kill. Shout out to Pan Dagro. That's my main man. Okay, let's go over here. Is there still fighting here? Looks like that's kind of relatively stopped. Okay, so we're here now. So EIS doing a little bit of fighting here. Oh, close the door. Close the door so Issa doesn't get in. Thank you, sweetie.
Daddy,
What is it?
broke.
Oh, it broke? Let me see.
I was trying to fix it.
Trying to fix it.
Yeah.
Well, how about we don't break things?
I didn't. It just broke it by itself.
Hang on. We'll fix it. One sec. Ow, that hurt. Just a little bit. Oopsies. Hang on, watch. So watch you like this. You see? Oops, hang on.
You're funny, Daddy.
I'm funny. Hang on, killer.
You're funny.
We're gonna fix this. Okay, there you go.
Maybe.
I totally whacked my finger really hard though on that.
Look, this is supposed to...
Wait. Hang on, wait. Hang on.
This is supposed to get in.
Okay, that's okay. That'll do for now. You're welcome. Pound it. Boomsies. Ow, she's not that hard, girl. Damn.
Again.
No. Just one. No, that's it. Daddy's not. No, my knuckles are hurting now. All right. Okay, be nice. Oh, sweetie, hey, can you go get me a water? Can you go get Daddy a water bottle from the fridge in the garage, please? Yeah?
You do.
Can you give me one, please?
You.
Can you give me one, please?
You.
Are you gonna be nice? Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Too much, man. These kids. So it was like VvV. I was gonna say maybe putting a little bit of pressure here. Towers at 54. What's happening here on this side? Are they doing anything here? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. This is what I was saying. Fighting on multiple fronts. Happy to see EIS taking advantage and applying some pressure here on some of these other towers. I would love to see them applying pressure on both of these towers, actually. Right, that would be cool. Even if they were building, like I'd be so cool. It'd be dope to me if they were building a flag here and removing these two towers while fighting up there, man. That is what we'd consider to be true multitasking. Right, but again, they're still having to do a lot. Even if we're just kind of looking, they got a front. They're fighting on there, Players are over here. Still doing a little bit. And then I think we still have the main fight and engagement that's happening here. So EIS, TRIB is there. Did they push them off again? Are they on the flag? Oh, they are. They're back on the flag now. So they got 31 minutes. I'm sure they're going to start loading that flag up. And they're going deep right now trying to push down. Man, all right, let's see. So if they get this next flag, then I would imagine they're going to get that disconnect off. They may not even need to go for the other one. So it'll probably be this flag. And then I would imagine they'll probably switch it up and come over here. And then this flag is going to be the next one that they're probably going to go for. Was that another TRIB player? God has arrived. God has arrived. Yeah, right. So it's totally what's happening. PA Ron, what's up? Delaran, what's up? Daughter is abusing BN. No, 100%, man. 100%. PPPP 254 go. EIS have very good spot and area to fight. Yeah, man. Again, they're very uniquely positioned in the middle, where if they can hold multiple fronts, then if you can fight on multiple fronts and you have really good activity, again, you can make an argument for positioning yourself in somewhat of a kind of mid-ground area where you're able to kind of branch out in different areas and attack on multiple fronts. And it can. At times, it can play into your favor. So this hasn't been bad. But we'll see, man, how TRIB works on this flag. Again, I think EIS is really good here on the west. So maybe the plan right now is, hey, we'll burn this flag. We'll apply some sustained pressure here. We're going to keep this. We're going to keep this at a status quo, unless if they can apply pressure here. The main thing is this, right? They need to not allow players to go from here all the way through here, right? You don't want players to come up through this way and reinforce. EIS really at this point, they're not, this is, a good job they're doing, right? The other thing they could do is if they feel like they can swarm some cities, they could do that, right? They could start swarming some cities because remember, the flag is inactive, right? So they should be able to do some attacks. They could even just start rallying cities. You can see, look at the TRIB players that are already shielding, right? If you had a dedicated, now these are what we consider to be a little bit more kind of advanced level tactics where you're basically setting rallies or swarming while you're still fighting. That would be dope, right? Where you're forcing shield ups and or just reducing player unit capacity in real time, right? That would be sick to see. We probably missed one or two because again, one of the people is already. Ooh, new player coming in? Oh no, looks like someone left. Oh, look, someone left already. How much time we got left in this turret? 19 minutes, 15 seconds. EIS doing a little bit of push. There's our boy J-Derb. What up, baby? Yeah. Also, I don't know if I'm in the EIS Discord. I can't remember. If I'm not in the EIS Discord, someone needs to let me know. Oh. Okay. Oh, looks like I missed a call about 17 minutes ago. I didn't even realize. Oh man. Yeah, I'll have to see if I get pinged back here. Yeah, oh, hang on, let me go a little farther so you guys can see that EIS is still there. Yo, people hitting me with the timers right now, man. Wild, wild. Oh, nice, man. Getting some more joins. Dope, welcome. 233 merger looking insane. I know, man. I wish I could go watch 233. Pix had posted that on the Discord about the 233, some screenshots from 233 fighting. Man, I wish I could go watch 233 fight. It looks pretty insane over there from some of the early screenshots I've seen. Okay. Hang on, let me... All right. So for those of you that are still here, there is a chance that we will be having a guest appearance. I'm just waiting to get a confirmation. Interesting. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. So, looks like, for those of you that are still here, we are probably going to be having a conversation / live impromptu interview with Nefisto, who's going to be coming on. And I'm going to give him a call here in a sec. I'm going to put my headphones on. I need to raise up my audio too as well, so I can make sure that I hear everything. I know there were some pings going out earlier, so looks like it's going to happen. And for those of you that are here, you are welcome. I'm just going to put one more ping out real quick. Hang on, here we go. So, oh, he's bringing on the clown himself. Yeah, so we're going to get, looks like Nefisto is going to join us in a sec here. I'm just going to hit off do the live stream for an impromptu. Thank you. I'll put this over here. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you.
I was taking so long.
Oh, I know. Thank you, girls. Watch out for Issa. Go close the door and leave it open. Join the live stream for a live interview here in a sec. For those of you who would like to join, listen in. Last ping today. All right, let's do this. Then we're going to go ahead and give him a shout. So tell your friends, tell your wife, tell your kids. It's about to go down. All right, let me put my headset on. Girls. Wait. Ooh. Let's get some agua. Game over. Alrighty. Girls. Okay, go in or out. Okay, thank you. Alrighty.
Let me see here, Slayer. Here.
Where's my call button? That'll probably help.
Isa.
Oh. Close the door. Evelyn, close the door. Thank you. All right. Neff, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
Chilling, chilling. How you doing?
Doing good. How are you? Let me get my headset real quick.
All right. You're good.
Give me 1 second. Hey, you want to add SP to the live?
To where? Sorry?
You want to add SP?
SP. I guess it doesn't matter. Did you want to have him on?
I mean, yes. There's a lot going on, and I think he's getting a lot of heat.
Oh, sorry. Game volume's loud. Hold up, fam. 1 sec here. I did not realize it was that loud. Let me sound. Oh, there's no way my thing can be loud. I don't have anything on. Q Fortress. Huh. Where's it down mid? Yeah, let me. You know what I'll do? This is what we'll do. We'll just do that. So hopefully that helps. So that way we'll just hear them. So you guys will have to let me know.
I guess it's not gonna let me add him. You have to add him.
What's his? Yeah, just have him DM me. Is it? Let me see. Hold up. Let me see. SP. Oh, I don't know. Have him message me.
SP is SP_40 then 1.
Oh. You said SP_401?
I mean 4 zeros.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, SP_4 zeros? Let me see. Oh, I got him. Let me see. I think I got him. Okay. It's his PFP, red circle, white exclamation mark. Okay, got it. Got it.
Yeah.
Race, yeah, it is. Okay, hold up. I'm just waiting for him to accept. I just shot him a message, and then we can bring him in. Yeah, man, not too bad. Have you been watching some of the PvP? Is any of the wars?
Not really.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, it's looking like it's gonna be definitely an interesting season.
Oh, for you guys. Yeah, man, especially with looking like there might not be a lot of action going on early on for you guys until Zone 3.
Yeah, I think you're gonna be basically farming and with the new policy. It's crazy.
Okay, let's see. Well, I mean, I guess I'll have to wait for him. He hasn't messaged me back yet or accepted, but if you're cool, we can just chat for a bit until I hear from him.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, man.
You sent this invite by Discord?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Like 10 minutes.
Yeah. I sent him a friend request on Discord, and I shot him a message as well. Yeah.
Nothing much. Just expertise. Both of the new heroes got the artifact maxed, and thinking that those two are going to be definitely something entertaining.
Okay. Have you had a chance to do some testing though with Koresh and Skogul?
With who?
No, with the two new heroes, with Koresh and Skogul. Have you had a chance to test
I've just
yet?
been farming. There's nothing to kill, but it seems like Garage is going to be definitely some damage up there. I don't know if in the stream there's players using him, but that's definitely going to be somebody that's going to generate merits for me. I think the artifact looks also pretty good.
You're supposed to push it.
There you go. Just hold that. Hold it there. There you go. Oh, the newest one. Okay. Have you? Did you say you had already maxed it? Or you're using it currently?
Yeah, I just maxed it.
Oh, here we go. All right, there we go. So, we'll have to wait for him to show up. Yeah. So, did you? I don't know if you had a chance to take a look though, but it was pretty wild that you ended up breaking your previous personal merit record. I don't know if you saw the top 25 video I did with you basically almost doubling your personal.
Yeah, SP is responsible for a lot of those. So,
SP, what's up, man? Welcome. Maybe he's adjusting the mic for a sec here.
he's responsible for a lot of those. But we definitely had a lot of fighting this season. Thank God. It's actually quite entertaining.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I think I enjoyed the last part of it more. I blame SP for not letting me leave at the beginning of the season, but yeah.
Oh, no, I'm sure. Thoughts on you guys getting Jason on the matchup again? Is that something you're looking forward to?
We want good enemies. I think that's what we play for. I think a lot of people are obsessed with this thing about who wins or who loses. For us, it's a lot more. And when I say us, I say my crew, which is basically Strange, SP, Sammy, Yomar, Doctor. Like, we're here for kills, right? So if we don't have fighting, we're basically getting bored. Jason, I mean, his previous tactic on season 1 plus was basically Zerg. Right? He had 7 alliances versus our only alliance. The rest of our allies could not even reach it at that point. But this time, I think we have a very strong alliance participation. I mean, just my 6 players, we got 240 million merits last season, so my team is still intact, and we're getting bigger. I think that, yeah, it's going to be a good season. I'm not really expecting a lot from Jason himself, but I'm probably more expecting more from his team. He's really not a good 1v1er, and he basically just surged. So I don't really know how he's going to fare against us. When we played him in ROW, his team was basically just put into the wall. He couldn't even leave the starting zone. We pretty much destroyed them. So again, on an even fight, I don't really expect a lot from the freak show. But we'll see. Again, we'll see what happens. I don't even know who our allies are, if we have any. But it's definitely going to be a more even fight than he had last time. And with 360,000 marches, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's wild on the cap increase that they've done so far now up to 360. It definitely seems as though it's clearly to an extent favoring now the players that have the ability to obviously train a lot more, kind of almost increasing or at least widening that gap a little bit more. But I would imagine being able to have more troops in your legion as well can lead to hopefully more sustained fights where legions and units aren't obviously dying as fast as they are. So hopefully marches are able to kind of stay out in the field a bit longer. I guess from there, though, I am curious on the fighting for obviously this upcoming season, and from what you guys had went with, from what you were saying with Jason previously, now obviously going to be fighting them again, but maybe a little bit more on fields from what you were saying, kind of power versus power wise. I guess I am curious because there was so much PvP that happened, even for the wars in the fights that I had seen. With how things are obviously changing now for S2 Plus, with you guys kind of on this west and this east side, which almost feels like you're going to kind of get this crescendo effect, right? Of either fighting out your first appetizer in Zone 3 at the statues, and or just waiting for the Zone 4 culmination to hit it there. Is you were mentioning earlier with your group, right? I guess I'm curious because I know you've played other Kingdom Builders. How big is your group? Is it like 5, 10 people? You guys have been playing for years. I guess I'm a little curious there on the history.
SP, I'll let you answer that one since I heard you had a microphone. I heard your microphone.
Yeah, no, man. What's up? What's up?
Hey.
Okay, so we're about 8 people now, just chilling. You know, just healthy group by itself. Like I told you, we are basically just fighting 24/7. That's kind of the thing. It doesn't really matter. You know, we get the ping. We are there. That's basically what we try to do or accomplish. You know, that's what we do. Basically, if a leader messages us or we have an R4 message us, I normally tag the team and we just get on and keep going. You know, it's not really like a lot of piloting as much people think, which is I think is pretty impressive itself. It's more one guy, you know, doing his own accounting. So yeah.
Okay. Is it something where the group or whatnot? I mean, have you guys played a lot of other games before? I would imagine probably Rock and others, but has the group been around for a while? I guess in that regard, where everyone kind of enjoys, like what Neff was saying, like, hey, we just want to go hunt. We just want to get good PvP matchups. We just want to fight to our heart's content. Has that kind of been the approach since the group, or maybe either if it was a small core group that began before people kind of started getting added onto it? Has that just kind of always been the objective?
Well, I think I can answer that. I played Rock for 4 years. I also played Infinity Kingdom. I played a lot of the Rings, so I know a few other games. I didn't play World of Warcraft as much, but I know a bit of the game. The group by itself is more about friends, getting people to play and enjoying that way. You know, like getting people involved into by itself because we know each other, we know what we can offer, you know, and we know our mentality. So it's not really like, okay, you can just join. No, it's more like we talk to the person that we want to get basically.
Okay.
It's more of a friend thing from our games that we enjoy playing together.
Yeah, we it's like to add to what SP said. Basically, we're always on WhatsApp. We bother each other, yeah. I mean, I've been playing with most of them since we're the core since Rock. Here in COD, we've been adding slowly. We're very selective on who we add to the group, we try to help them. Yeah, we have good chemistry in the group. We basically cover each other, and I mean, as I told you, our group alone got 240 million merits last season. So, yeah, we just and just to get ahead of one question here, we like, and SP is going to be here on the to make his stance on this, but I wanted to leave the first day that we went into last season to the other side, but he said there would be no war if we did, and then I said, well, I'm not going to stay in BXS, and we went to TWB. Yeah, if it was up to me, I would have never played this with BXS. It was just dealing with Slore, dealing with ATL is just like hitting yourself against basically a wall. On the other hand, they do have good players like Blink and Jestar and Moradin. I mean, we'll miss those guys. They were very active, but again, the rest of the alliance in BXS was just not active. Didn't give a damn. Expected us to carry them. At the end, they tried to make a stance. It was futile, obviously. But I think we're very happy with where we are. I have a lot of respect for Satoru. He lives in Puerto Rico too. Ironically, he's not Puerto Rican, but he lives in Puerto Rico. He's somebody that we're kind of adopting to our little group. But yeah, we I think part of what we needed was a good leadership structure and a good structure of people who want to play, like actually actively play, right, for the fights. Because it's not fun when you have basically 100 accounts attacking you and your side only has like 30 people online, right? That's not fun. I understand that time zones are different, and I understand that sometimes we got to work, but when you're always outnumbered and when you basically don't have anybody with you except your team, I mean, there's no point to staying there, right? And yeah, so that's why we really left BXS. I can tell you that SP and the crew are very excited. Last season, even though we accomplished a lot with kills and whatnot, we couldn't see eye to eye with these people since the beginning of the season. I mean, they even built when we were going to the last zone, BXS and both actually TW research fortification. So we lost the war the first day. That's the kind of thing that should never happen. So we were basically beaten to the ramp, just building towers. And I think we're just happy to play with people that want to play and are structured. A lot of people make fun about the dragon and why it took us so long. I particularly was only there for 4 attempts. The rest I got to tell that SP was probably most of them playing. That's why he got beat by the real attempt, right? Right, SP? I know that we're in bossnasti. Who was the top DPSer in the dragon?
Not you.
No, you want me to post the screenshot?
No.
Yeah, well, I'll send that to you later, boss.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you the screenshot and
Wow. All right.
just like in every other behemoth, he gets outdone when I play. But we had a lot of trouble with the dragon because there's not a lot of T5 firepower and huge accounts in this alliance. I mean, we left probably a bigger size of T5 group for a more structured, more organized group, active, structured, organized group. Because I think that's what we see value in right now. We've been around power. Power doesn't mean anything. People don't show up. It's the same thing as how a T5 is useless if it doesn't log in, right? Like it needs to be in the field. I'd rather have 3 T4s that are active. Obviously, this season is not going to be kind to T4s, as you probably can predict. But our accounts will compensate. I'm ready to fight the lights. We'll see who runs out of troops first. I'm pretty sure I know who. But yeah, I think that we're pretty happy where we are right now. I think Satoru, big play in that. Nor crew has been very welcoming. We're very happy with that too. I mean, I thought at the beginning when this dragon drama, I thought it was going to get very complicated because of the rewards and the frame and whatnot. But in the end, they embraced the whole team coming in because they need to kill the dragon. So, and I don't think we did that bad. I just think a lot of people were not paying attention to mechanics. They're not used to that level of concentration or basically avoiding mechanics. But again, that's something that can be fixed, and we're here to help. And to one question that keeps coming in my mailbox every day, and I get 1,000 messages about this. People make fun about it.
I can only imagine.
I mean, I'm not interested in leadership, right? So I'm glad that we have a good leader. I speak with Satoru frequently. And it's great just to log in and do what we really like to do, which is kill. SP, on the other hand, is management, or he's going to be, right, SP?
Well, I want to address a couple of things before we go on.
Okay, go ahead.
Because you want to keep going, and I was like, okay, you know what? Just just a couple of things. Okay, first of all, he wanted to go at the start of the season with the big size group. I'm more of a neutral guy slash logical. So I'm like, bro, if we move by itself, it will affect the entire season because that's how it operates a bit. Because people see the power, people see the kills, people see everything like that. So I don't really agree with him on that. So I'm like, okay, let's stay for a bit. Let's see how it goes. And then we made the move. We talked to the people that we want to talk to. But yeah, basically see the alliances, how they work, how the structure and management is on our team, and see how we can
just
go.
For the record, if it was up to me, we would have left at the beginning. But because it was a team decision, we went at the end. And that, by the way, that's something very important about our team. We make decisions in team. And nobody has the absolute decision or anything. Except Strange, he sometimes says this is what we're going to do, and nobody wants to disagree with him.
Got you. So question there, how many people are in, I guess out of the total people that are in the group, how many would you say are factored in? Is it kind of more diplomatic in that sense, where it's, hey, 3 out of 5 vote in one, or does it kind of have to be, unanimous as far as direction that goes? Can you make a call on your own, or as you said, for Strange can make a call and it just kind of goes that way? Is it a little bit more loose in some areas?
We discussed it. We rarely disagree except on builds on heroes, but I mean, at the beginning, I just heard everybody didn't want to break the season, so I just didn't want to go against them. Okay. But we rarely argue about these things. SP, I think, is more of the Strange is the mother, SP is the father, and the rest of us are the children.
Gotcha.
So yeah,
okay,
that's a good analogy, right? But the children sometimes get rebellious. But I think that where we do have a lot of arguments, and SP is gonna love this, right? I brought him in here because I wanted to basically, poke at him in public. But where we do have a lot of arguments is on this. Oh, we're gonna touch this one. Okay. For example, on the Dragon, Syndrian has some talents on the right side. I think it's precision or whatever. And he's like, oh, those don't affect. We talked to devs, and I was like, you sure this doesn't work? And he's like, yeah, this doesn't work. And then I started seeing almost T5. I mean, T5 would not the heroes max were not on top of me. I was like, no, something's wrong. Then we checked with Blight, and he's like, yeah, it works. I was like, SP, you see, you don't know everything. But SP usually is pretty much on target on things, except when he isn't. But he's like the father of the group.
I mean, yeah, but the thing about this game is that nobody knows everything, and well, I asked support if that works, and it didn't. When Nev asks him after and they give 2 completely different answers, and then we tried it, and it worked. So it was like, what? Doesn't make any sense.
You lost, and then you got owned in the DPS or the operation.
Correct. Yeah, but is there any topic you want me to address, boss Nasty?
So I got a few. I got some chat questions that are coming into as well. And obviously for some of these, whether it's to USP or to NAF, of course, you don't necessarily have to answer if you don't want to. It's obviously completely up to you.
Get the SP ones because he has to leave, so get the one.
Okay. First. So SP with you. Let me, I guess, let me go there. What, I guess, for yourself when it comes to kind of role within the group, right? Very similar to how an alliance may operate. Sometimes within alliances, you might have multiple groups that are there. I've been in alliances and ran in alliances, whether it's through migration or through other people joining through merges or through smaller alliances. Sometimes you'll have the subset of groups, right, within an internal alliance. And so I guess I'm curious for your group, with you, Naf, Savage, the others, I guess how would you define your role kind of in totality, right? What are some of the important areas that you do when it comes to whether it's assisting the group? Do you feel that there's sway that you have over the alliance? I don't know if I'd say over the alliance you're in, but do you as a member of the group feel, and maybe let's just start there if we can, right? How would you define your role kind of within the group? Where are your interests? What are your objectives or your focus for everyone?
Well, first of all, I kind of do it naturally because I'm a personality. So I like to talk. I like to make some adjustments. I like to be a bit more perfectionist by itself. So I think it's coming normal by me. My role is basically the middle guy or neutral guy. Like, okay, so let's say you send me like, I don't know, like a mail that everyone has to read on my group, or let's say you want to get the dragon. So I will make sure in the second that happens, I message everybody and make it quickly, fast. So I'm kind of like connection, and also I tend to get attached to management. Yeah, because of I guess I don't know, quickness and how much I talk in the game, being active, I guess.
Okay.
So it's a and between the group
I
by
think he's.
itself,
I
more
think
of
he's the
a
politician of the group.
yeah, exactly. It's a politician style. Yeah, so like
Okay.
I normally tell everybody what mostly they do or need help with, or we make something happen from that way, or
Okay.
connect to something.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and I'm definitely not the politician in the group.
No, he's not the
Got you.
politician.
Got you.
He's
Got you.
definitely not the politician.
I mean,
Yeah,
could
I'm great-
have
I'm
fooled
great.
me today from Gen Chat. So.
Yeah, I got like 3 warnings.
Oh, you did? Oh, I didn't see any of those.
Yeah, yeah, the devs there can. Yeah, I'm not gonna say your channel, but you know what they can do.
Got you.
Shut.
Well, SB, let me go a little forward here for you, and then I'm sure this is probably a question that some people may be wondering, right? And so maybe you can answer this for us. Maybe Neff can give us a little bit more context in a bit. Though I'm curious because when you join a group, right now, very much so when smaller groups that have a lot of power join other alliances, at times they can feel as though, even though we're not in management, right, we're not an officer of that particular alliance, or we're not the lead of that particular alliance because we're joining, sometimes players that come in with a lot of power feel that, you know what, we'd like to maybe have a seat at the table, or we'd like to have a say, or we'd like to be included in certain conversations. So I'm curious on, has any of that gone on from obviously the time you were in BXS to joining TWB to now Noir? Is any of that happening where it's, you know what, hey, we want to be included in some of these things? Or is it more of, you know what, we're just here to fight, whatever direction you guys go. If you say, let's go here, that's where we're going to go. I'm really curious on what that dynamic is like, if at all, any.
Well, pretty much, I don't. To be honest, to you, I only care about fighting. I don't care if we lose or win. I'm probably the least amount of at least guy. Like, I don't really care. I would just log in, play the game. I don't mind. I don't really go for roles. We're mostly R3, but like I told you, because of stuff, they need help. They need to do something. I like to help, so that's kind of the thing on how that happens. So when it is true, but the thing with our group is that it has a lot of power, right? And it has some good people with a lot of kills. So it's normal that it gets. It gets attention, right? Because everyone looks at numbers and they see big numbers and it's like, oh, crazy. So it's normal that happens. So I don't really, I don't really think that it should be R4 or us trying to get into R4 position, because it doesn't really make sense. We are here to help the alliance, help. If I told this already, if you need something, you can help. If you need a ping, you ping us, we can log it in.
Okay, got you. So essentially what you're saying is that you, from joining Noir, or even obviously the alliances before, whether it was TWBXS, there's not really an interest from what you're saying in saying, hey, we want to be able to be a factor or something to that degree when it comes to decision making, or hey, let's go here, or let's commit and go fight on this front. It's more of, you're okay with just being PvP contributors. Is that essentially kind of what I'm hearing?
It's not that we are okay. It's more like we don't want to. and but we just get dragged into that position by some factors. Like in BXS, multiple times we were dragged by our four positions because they needed activity or they needed something else.
Okay.
Until we didn't migrate, right? We moved because we were tired of BXS, so that's how it happened, and we got to TLVB. They needed help with some of our stuff, and we helped. But like I told you, we don't really want our four stuff. We just get dragged into it. It's more.
Okay.
It's not really NAF. It's more strange than me. But yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I guess I'm curious then. You were with Neff then for during the BXS time and then to TWB. So I'm curious, what was it about BXS? Because again, I've heard personally some I don't want to say conflicting stories, but I've heard things from both sides. I'm very much of the opinion that I'd like to kind of go and ask from. I like to go to the source. Let me go to the horse's mouth from those that were potentially involved. But I'm curious from your Neff's perspective. What was it about BXS? Was it lack of activity? Was it just not a good compatible fit? Did you just ultimately want different things? I'm curious on what factored into the group deciding to leave kind of in totality.
I want to make a resume real quick about everything.
Mm-hmm.
We joined SAS from LN because it was more of a let's get to an active group that actually fights kind of thing. Because the people in LN were basically like not even fighting at some point. So I was like, okay, let's make something because we were only like 8 of us fighting, and we had like the alliance merits. So it's like okay, it's only 8 of us, and we're against this full alliance with. The except that time I think had like 100 active almost all the time at war. So against this alliance that's just going crazy. So that's how we move over there. And what happened in BXS is that they like to they're a group before even the Pale Dragons. They've been playing with each other like for years. So what I noticed is that they tend to jump games a lot. So I think that's what affected the group. Like a bunch of people start leaving the game, bunch of people start quitting, and yeah, that kind of stuff. So it's normal that activity drops down, but I wasn't expecting it to drop down that much because we were having things, 20 UTC planned 2 days before, and there's only 20 people online, and 10 of us, 8 of us is us. And we was like, okay, what do we do? We cannot push this,
Gotcha.
only 8 people. So it's like, okay, I guess I would just go
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, it's actually funny because in season 1, a lot of people talk about LN and whatnot, but LN was literally us and the lights were the ones that pushed BXS alone and 066 and everybody out. So that season ended like very quickly once we hit the middle of the map. We were running 30 minutes and still wiping their entire armies with D5, obviously. But yeah, and BXS was able to basically get the dragon because of us. So. Which I still don't understand why people keep saying that we haven't won a season. We did win a season, in both ways, right? But yeah, I'm sorry. Right.
Yeah. So I guess mainly activity would be the thing that factor us. Also, we didn't.
Was it? Well, let me. Was it general activity, SP? I don't mean to interject. Is it general activity, or was it more activity around your group's active times? Because I know sometimes that can affect groups as well. If the alliance could overall be active, but maybe they're just not active enough around your specific time windows.
Oh,
was it one or the other?
No, they were all U.S. time zone.
Okay.
They were all in our time zone, and we had 20 people. So, yeah, like they were all U.S. time zone, Europe time zone, and when there was U.S. time zone, 20 UTC, and U.S. time zone to the reset or above the reset, we didn't have people. So it was when when night shift / 1 a.m. 2 a.m. hits, it's like nobody's there. So that was kind of a main factor that I think affected us. I will say. Also, we didn't tend to. We didn't.
Wait, hold on. This is funny, but during their downtime, our enemies had more people online than us during our uptime. It was ridiculous. It got to the point where I was like, "This is pathetic."
Okay.
Yeah. And also another factor, I will say, we didn't melt it together by itself. I think because of the amount of 8 years they've been playing, they maybe are accustomed to some World of Warcraft or others type of management that is not really like up to like I will say new standards of what management is. That's how I will put it. There's a bunch of rock stuff, advanced statistics, the stats that they don't have, like hot stats and DKP systems that Nor has. That basically is like, okay, this is actually crazy. Oh, you can make all of this. So I think um, it's more of a old style of leadership that didn't meld together with us at this current time, apart from activity.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. Now, is there, I guess, to build off that a bit, is there, well, I guess when it came to Noir now, with where the group is currently, if, and I guess this is more general, so I guess it does somewhat apply to Noir, but really more for the group itself. If let's say Noir doesn't either win or kind of live up to the expectations or the hope, but let's say they are very active, right? And they're active during your time. But let's just say for whatever reason they get overpowered and the other side or the other group ends up winning. Is that something that would affect whether or not your particular group stays or leaves into war? Is if there's opportunities for improvement or to fix some certain things to where you can grow and be better the next season, or is it really, what we want to always be in a position to succeed? I guess I'm curious there on, what's the outlook if people do show up, but it's just a matter of, what we weren't able to get it done this time. Is that where the group would then look at, okay, well, maybe let's go and try and find another alliance or another group to be a part of to see how things may differ? Or is it more of, let's ride this out, run it back, and see if we can make those adjustments and improvements? How is that thought put into the group?
Into the group or onto me?
No, to the group as a whole.
Okay, so first of all, I will address what you said. We're staying with Noir. I think that we found home. That's what I believe. Because if you don't know, I was the one that actually contacted Noir to make all of this, and I dragged Neff and all the guys into it. So and we made a mode. It won. So we made all of this happen. I'm very content with Noir leadership right now. I have nothing against any of them. They seem pretty cool people. To what you were saying earlier. So it's more about activity and success, potential success. I believe Noir is the most structured alliances currently in the game. Seeing the other alliances or how they operate, so I don't think I want to leave in any means, because I think this is the pinnacle of the game. That's how I view it. Like there's some I'm a nerd also with stats. I study finance too, so it's like it's crazy how they all do it. So I get excited, when I saw that, and yeah, I will say that.
Okay, gotcha. Well, no, I mean, don't get me wrong, right? That's great to hear. I mean, when I ask that type of question, it's never to put anyone on the spot. I'm just really always curious on what goes into the mindset of particular subgroups that join alliances, because your group situation is very different, right, from what usually the norm is, which is that we'll come in as a full alliance and you're kind of essentially making that entire alliance your group, your community. Instead, your group is more of a subset within the alliances group that, and maybe not to say mercenaries for hire, even though that might be an easy way to kind of highlight it, but you are basically a group within the group. So for me, it is interesting to be able to talk to people like that and see what really makes them tick.
It's more like that's how they call us. It's not really what we do.
No, got you.
That's what they call us. Like I tell you, I don't care what they say. I don't care what anybody says. I haven't been mad in a video game in years.
Yeah. No, got you. Well, yeah, man. No, just wow. So I'm curious. How long have you known? How long have you known Neff, and when did you kind of get on into the group yourself?
Myself, okay, so I know Neff a bit more than a year ago. I will say almost 2 years. I played ROK in some big alliances. I would say AVG and 1960, 60 UT for a bit. So I kind of know a bit of the high standards of these games, as you may know, like how ROK works. So we came into contact actually by Sammy. He was talking to Neff. I don't really like talk to people like that. So we kind of introduced each other. He liked how I worked, how my mindset was in terms of how I approach the game, how degenerate I am at it. I will put it like that. That yeah, I think that's basically it. Like I will sometimes get a free day of work just to make something happen. We have a big war. I need to do this so we can win. So so 1 year I know Neff, and now it worked all the way into this. I actually didn't want to play this game, believe it or not. I didn't download it to play it. He asked me to play it.
Oh, okay, interesting. So he was he was somewhat excited for it, and if that was the case, and he was trying to get you into it because he was enjoying it, or was it just more of, hey, let's just go check this out and see what it is?
Well, so people need quality players to play. That's how it works, and people with high power need quality people. So that's how I view it. And if you need people that are very good at adapting to situations, or very good, are doing other stuff in order to enjoy the game and play it. And I think that kind of is what happened. He talked to me, we talked about it, and he tried me to play it. So
Okay, gotcha.
I will add Sammy to that. Him and Sammy drive me to play, but I know him before that. So
okay.
Yeah.
So I guess when we look at, for example, your thoughts on the current season with the group, with Neff. I mean, again, are you all very? I mean, obviously we've heard from Neff, as far as his thoughts when it comes to TFS. Jason, I guess I'm curious to hear from you. Right? Are given that the PvP may not start most likely until Zone 3 within the statue, and then of course once Zone 4 opens up. I mean, are you looking forward to the fighting? Or is it more of no, you don't think it's going to be as good as it was before? You think it'll be a little bit better this season? I guess I'm curious on your thoughts for what you're looking forward to most this season for your group.
Well, I think 360k marches will play a big effect. I think it will affect a lot of lower power players, so that I think it will be a big issue. I honestly was against it. I thought 300k was fine, or even not changing at all until next season. So I think that will be a big factor. We received a mail about removing barricades. Not sure if that's going to be the thing, but the thing about it is, I think it's going to be a good season because we have people to play with. So basically, what my thought is, when we go into the battle, it's going to be 80 people to 100 people always on, like helping us push. So I think we will enjoy it for sure. We will try to help as much as possible. It's true that we have, I think, power disadvantage, if I remember correctly, with TFS, because I think they're at 11 and we're at 9 right now. So that might be the thing. It could play a factor, of course, because you need T5 to push some people. So we will see how the season goes, but I'm just looking forward to play it. Like, I'm probably the guy that, I think I made 16 million that season. So I'm looking forward to enjoy the PvP by itself in the game. No problem for me.
Okay, awesome. I love it. I mean, I'm very much general believer in just being able to watch some good PvP, so it's always nice when there's that. Curious on your thoughts right now. Do you have kind of a best or a top 5 starting lineup for your legions? Do you have a 5 that you'd like to use? If so, if you're willing to tell us, I'd love to hear.
Well, most of my legions are based on my pets. I invested a lot on pets. Because I believe it's going to be a big factor when I do that. Because I did the numbers for the pets. I have a calculator for the pets before even the thing started. So I made an Excel sheet to make all the calculation for the pets. And I basically knew about in the first day how to make your pet in the first day. So I had like an advantage towards everyone in the season at the start when I started to build mine. So that pretty much maxed out almost all of them, and I work around them. So of course infantry, Madeline Garwood with Venom Blizzard because of our damage factor counter. You need the Venom Blizzard to do damage to all your mages, and sometimes even with 1-star Venom Blizzard you get positive trade against T4 mages, so that's sick. So I like that one. And I, of course, Lilia Valley is another. So it will be 5-4. But what I like the most is archers. I'm like kind of an archer main, and I use 3 archers to play.
Okay.
So I use Nico Gwawin, and Hoskinara, and finally Syndrome Freyguard. So that's my starting lineup from 5-4, 5-2-1.
Okay.
So it will be Madeline Garwood with Venom Blizzard, like I told you. I should put mages at 4 because I personally do more damage with archers than the mages. So I will put Nika Wawin at number 3. Hoskinara at number 2, and Syndrome Freyguard with the most damage on the game, I will say, is number 1.
Okay. Now I'm curious because one of the things I often feel and believe that the game is really kind of going more in a direction of role types, where eventually once they release enough legendary heroes to where you could arguably have 10 legendary archers, 10 mages, 10 infantry, 10 cav, we'll get to, or even just 5, right, of each to start, and then you have decent supplementary pieces, even if it's at kind of a bare minimum, right, or a budget-friendly build. We'll eventually get to a point where players are just going to run full 5 marches of just all infantry, all cav, all mage, all archer. Is that something that you'd be looking forward to, being that you favor archers more so, getting to a point where you can run a 5 archer legion and then just kind of micro those units on the field?
Well, I disagree with that because I think the new heroes are going to be very useful, or more useful than the older heroes. So I think there will always be like a kind of mix, like 1 tank, then 4 archers. I think that will be fine. But I do believe that having multiple of each troop type is going to be a big factor when you play. I see it often, because I use 3 archers, and sometimes I try with 4, with the flying. I think I did Taya Freyguard or something like that with flying just to test it out, And it kind of works because of the normal damage and the onslaughts that it works. So I think the game is gonna go in that direction, but I don't think it's gonna be all in one troop type. Maybe 5 mages is gonna be the meta, I will say.
Okay.
Because I saw Neff using it a lot this season. Not a lot, I will say like 5% of the merits, but it is pretty. It looks crazy when you see 5 marches of Celestial just shooting people. So I think that's what I hope is going to happen.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I can definitely say, yep. Part of me feels like the meta eventually may go in somewhat of a more rule type situation. I can still see some value there in running mixed marches, but part of me just feels like if you're trying to micro your units, it's a lot easier to micro 5 units of one type compared to having to kind of over micro, if you will, having 2, 3, or 4 different units in there, because you could have players that run full infantry and then you're just kind of positioning yourself behind infantry and always kind of lining up to get favorable matchups and trades. Very similar if you're running, 5 cav. Like, that makes sense to me, where if someone's a cav player, they may opt. Like Pervy Sage, shout out to him, right? He's someone who is a little bit more public in the scene of running all cav marches and has some good success out in the field with it. But however, I guess we'll have to wait and see, right? It is still a little early. We don't have enough heroes out to where you could run, right, 10 legendary of one specific PvP or tribute type. So, but okay. Well, SP man, listen, this has been a blast for me. Again, I know Neff had to go. I'm actually going to have to get off here in about a minute. So, man, I really appreciate you coming on. I know I reached out to Neff. He had to go for something, but I'm probably going to be off before he gets back. So, what I'll say though is I really appreciate the time. Thank you so much. And again, I'll give you a shot. Please go ahead if you have any shout outs or declarations you'd like to spit out before we finish up.
Declarations, I will say, Nori, let's get it. Let's get this season. And to Jason and them, like, I'm not being a dick. I don't remember. I only remember Joaquin and Jason, so I'm sorry for everyone else, but we just have to fight this season. So let's see how it goes. Gotcha.
Well, no, man, I appreciate it. And obviously we appreciate Neff for stopping by. I'm going to go ahead and get back to it. But, man, SP, thank you so much, man. It was nice to meet you, too, as well, and talk to you in voice for the first time, man. I hope you guys have a great rest of the season, and I'll definitely be looking forward to coming and watching some PvP, most likely once we end up getting to Zone 3 for you guys.
Nice to meet you. See you. Need to go, too.
All right, you take care, man. Bye. All right, fam. That is, I think, gonna do it there for the conversation. Again, I got about a minute or two left here until I got to get off. So because I've already got a little bit over what the lady had allotted me. So before I dip out, though, I want to just first and foremost say thank you guys so much for tuning in. We peaked, I think, at around maybe 200 or so from what I saw. I know we've been averaging around 160 to 170. Ended up giving another ping when we had Neff come on, so it was absolutely awesome. There's some information there that I just posted in the chat, and I'm also just going to kind of give a quick show off for those of you that are interested. I know we've already had a couple people that have given us some subs and some donos. It was awesome to see. Thank you guys so much for that. However, for those of you that want to get updates and pings when we end up going live, I'm just going to go ahead and show that off real quick for you. So if you end up joining the Discord, there is a link for the Discord that should be in the video. However, I'll post one as well for those that would like to join and then get updates on when we end up going live. You can join the Discord and then basically just go to Reaction Roll. And if you want to get updates for videos or live notifications, you just go to Reaction Rolls. There's also a support channel here for those of you that would like to do so. Again, anything and everything is always appreciated and welcome. Again, in supporting our kind of full-time content creator dream, if you will. Lastly, I just want to give a huge shout out as well to everyone really that has tuned in for the duration of the stream. It's been awesome jamming and vibing with you. We were able to see some CFs go down. We saw some flags go down. We saw some awesome PvP today. And it's really just been a blast. Man, you guys know me. I just love watching as much PvP as possible. So being able to watch and kind of rotate back and forth between the two wars here on the two different kingdoms for Zone 1. We'll have to see if we get some sustained PvP after today, or if this just might be kind of our big hallelujah run. But it's been awesome. And like I said, man, I appreciate you guys jamming with me. It's been an absolute blast. Again, I'm going to keep trying to stream too as well. Whether it ends up, I don't think it's going to be every day, but if there's ever PvP action, if there's ever any cool data, if there's ever people that we can chat and have a conversation with, new events, conversations to have, that's really where my type of content and streaming is going to come more in, at least for this partial time at the moment, until hopefully we get a chance to go full time if that may arise. And look, EIS getting that flag down too as well. It looks like right now, right, EIS still doing good. GG, as we kind of close things out, looking like having some advantages and kind of winning their zone 1, at least at the moment, against the TM and EXG group. EIS putting their work in here against TRIB and VvV. We'll have to see how those things look across the next couple days. Racy, thank you so much for the $5 super. Awesome, man. You are too kind and such a lovely lady. So thank you so much. Again, thanks everyone else for taking some time out of your evening to jam with us, to hang out with us. It's been, like I said, an awesome day of just nonstop PvP, really for almost these past 2.5 hours. Hope you guys are down to come back and join us again. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's pretty much it. I feel like I'm just elongating this ending. But, yeah, I mean, it has been a blast for me. So, basically more than tripled, right? Almost more than tripled our peak concurrent, so that was awesome to see. Alrighty, I'm going to get out of here because now I just kind of feel like I'm rambling in my enjoyment here on my conclusion. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. So as always, like we typically end, until next time, I will catch you all later.